As opposed to the closed bin compost method, this is an open bin method. Now the open bin method is much faster at producing compost than the closed bin method is, and it relies on heat and it relies on aeration in order to break down the organic matter. The thing about an open bin compost method is that you have to actually incorporate the material and then turn it to aerate it or get air into it in some way. Now a good rule of thumb with this type of open bin method is 1 part green to 1 part brown. Now when I say green, I mean soft weeds, peelings of vegetables, anything like grass clippings, whatever, soft green material. The brown is material like leaves, autumn leaves, larger leaves off plants, small stems that have been shredded. Now it's important to note that these bins only work if they're a certain size. Now this bin's around about 1.5 meters long by almost 1 meter wide, and it can easily be built up to almost 1 meter high. And that's what you need. You need about 1 cubic meter of material in order for the heat to build up and the decomposition process to start. And it's also got moisture in it, and that's important. So one part of this bin, or of the process for this bin, is that the moisture needs to be in it to help encourage the decomposition process to go along. If this bin was too dry, it wouldn't heat up, and if it was too wet, it would just turn into an absolutely terrible sludge that would be useless. So moisture content has to be kept around about 30 to 50% of the material, and as long as it's moist, it will break down and do its thing. Okay, so we've seen the fresh compost in one side of the compost bin, and we've turned that over. Eventually that will break down. So you can see that a lot of the definition of all of the material has gone, and it's looking a lot more like soil, as it should, in this side. And this is pretty well ready to go in that garden bed right now.